Welcome back to Hey Kentucky. We continue our conversations with those who are running for the United States Senate here in Kentucky. We have Democratic challenger Bennie J Smith with us today. He is hoping to win the Democratic nomination to go up against Mitch McConnell in the fall. Hey, Bennie, how are you?
Hey, Mary Jo, how you doing?
I'm doing great, as well as can be expected, we might say. So what got you
Oh, no
into
doubt.
this race?
First of all, I want to let our voters know and our viewers know that this is not my first rodeo. I've been pretty much in the political scene since '96 when I was a precinct captain for Miss Eleanor Jordan when she was running for U.S. Congress against Miss Ann Northup. And I was at the time living in the Newburgh community in Louisville. And a couple of years after that, I actually ran for mayor as an independent of Louisville. I was a lifelong Democrat, but after attending the Million Man March in '95, one of the messages I got out of that was that go back to the communities and do something. What made me toss my head into this last current race was last year's government shutdown. You know, I didn't like the way things were going. I thought it could have been avoided. And I hated that Mitch McConnell could have intervened, but he chose not to, being the Trump enabler that he is, was, and continue to be. So I was actually the first candidate to toss my hat into the arena last March. I did a soft launch, just reaching out to all the Democratic parties in Kentucky and let them know there is a candidate, and then everybody else kind of just followed suit. So that's pretty much the impetus for me getting up in here.
Okay, Bennie, real quickly, could you kind of tell me what your core ideas are?
First idea is to make sure that every Kentuckian has access to health care. We can still maintain the ACA, also known as the Obamacare, but tweak it a little bit to allow those who already have their insurance to keep it and with no penalties, including pre-existing conditions. Number two, I want to create jobs. Also increase the minimum wage anywhere between $15 and $20 an hour. Create different opportunities for renewable energy and energy efficient technology jobs that will also definitely benefit our urban, rural, and Appalachian citizens. Number three, basically, I want to deschedule and legalize cannabis for medicinal and recreational use with restrictions, basically the same as we do our alcohol restrictions. And four, basically, I just want to make sure that we create job skills training opportunities. There's so many jobs in the state of Kentucky, but unfortunately, they're going unfilled because people aren't skilled or have the experience. So I just want to make sure we create those economies so we can contribute to Kentucky's bottom line. And one of those includes bringing a light rapid rail train system here based on a model called Lynx, L-Y-N-X. While I was in Charlotte, North Carolina, I got a chance to ride that. And I think that'll be beneficial in connecting a lot of these Kentucky towns and cities.
That sounds great, Bennie. I'm sorry that we are out of time here, but we wish you the best of luck on your campaign, and we will be in touch. Stay safe, my friend.
Well, thank you very much. And please help. Okay.
All right, more Hey Kentucky right after this.